Yes, he would have been out of the top 16, John, as it turns out. And also, I think he was under so much pressure here because of that, and, of course, playing against Liang Wenbo, who was a fellow countryman. I think coming through that has inspired Ding. I think we're going to see a lot more of him here. Certainly showed form in this match, which we haven't seen a lot of this season. And it's a welcome return. He's a big star, of course, out in Asia. An attraction in this country. He's won 3 ranking tournaments already.
45.
Well, the way he's looking round, he's having the cue ball clean. The way he's looking round, he can get through to this red, to the left middle. Just from our overhead shot, looked debatable, but he's on it quite clearly. And with the reds open as they are,
46.
you'd be a little bit surprised if he didn't win the frame now at this visit. A frame that could have gone either way. A red that Ding nearly left for Stephen. But the fractions favoured the young man from China. Stephen couldn't get the safety, and he sat down ever since. And it's these fine lines that decide frames of snooker.
$52. $53. $60. $61. $68. 69. $76. 77. $84. 85.
And a real top of the table. 1 blue, 2 pinks, 9 blacks.
92. 93.
A bit straighter on the black, so the pink for 99. Stun round of 2 cushions for the last red. Right in the heart of the pocket.
$99.
Well played, very well played.
100.
The 30th of the championship this year. And I think that record, Terry, of 68 is in danger. We've not got into the second week yet.
103.
Such is the standard, of course, and
105.
as we say many times, the attacking style of play that you have to put down this era to Stephen Hendry, the man who's sitting down and
108.
watching this. He was the man who said, well, if you get a chance, try and win the
112.
frame with one visit. That's why the players open the reds a lot more than they used to.
117.
It's a mindset that certainly Ding Junhui has.
123.
Well played.
113 the frame.
Lovely break. Never
Ding
looked
Junhui.
in any trouble. And Stephen Hendry, with just a fraction, couldn't get it safe. He had to sit there and watch a marvellous 130 break. Ding Junhui ahead once again, 6-5.
Yes, great stuff. Stephen level to make it 6-all, and he's on a break of 57 in frame 13.
Stephen having a look if he can get to this red. It doesn't look likely, and if he can't, that's the other alternative he could play. Pot the brown and play the cannon on the two reds near the pink. Does he? Well, he obviously thinks that he can get through to this red now. Unless I'm very much mistaken, it doesn't look as though he can from where we
61.
are, but he's closest to the action. Needs this red in a colour to clinch the frame. Well, in actual fact, he
Stephen Hendry, 61.
hit it too full. It was tight, it was tight. He knows that it was just a fraction. He hit too much of the red in the end.
Probably try to hit as much of the red as he could, John. It was so tight, and sometimes it can be misleading.
But that's how far he was from getting his nose in front. He's been in front in this match only once at 4-3. Other than that, he's been playing catch-up. At AC, 42 behind, 51 remaining, so doesn't matter really what colours he plays for, but the big problem, of course, is these two reds by the pink. They're not available, so he needs an angle on a colour off this red to try and bring those reds into play.
One.
That's not bad, but this is a tricky shot. If he plays the cannon on the two reds, he's going to have to play this cue ball with right-hand side, and that makes the black missable. One of the more difficult shots, Terry, isn't it, with these tables with no nap, playing with side on.
Yes, the cue ball throws rather quickly. The more lively the cloth is. Well, he's played it well. Is he on a red, though? He's not on the one behind the pink. The one that goes past the blue in top left corner.
8.
Yeah, I think to get the shot perfectly, he needs to inject a bit more pace, but he was concerned he may miss the pot on the black, and it was paramount of importance that he got the pot. Looking at this red just below the pink, I can't believe he can get to the potting angle. Maybe he's having a look. If he pots this red, the one that's in between the pink and blue, whether the other red is available without having to disturb it. He certainly can't pot it at the moment. And where that cue ball is, well, I'm not quite certain what he's playing here. I don't know what he's played there.
Ding
I
Junhui,
really don't.
8.
I mean, how could he expect to get a snooker behind the pink? I mean, that was asking a lot to hit the red that hard.
I'm with you, John. It's very unusual for Ding to turn a pot down. He's only 34 points behind, so he just wasn't if he had to play for pink or black off that red that is available in the top corner.
Well, whatever, his shot selection there was poor.